The process to establish the 7th administration is in full swing. Secretary to Parliament, Pule Letshwiti-Jones, has now received the list of designated members of the National Assembly from Chief Justice Raymond Zondo. These are leaders voted by the electorate who will serve in the National Assembly for 5 years.
Members of Parliament get sworn in on that day at the first sitting of Parliament because the Constitution says before they perform their duties as members of Parliament, they've got to take the oath. So the first step would be to administer the oath of affirmation to them. Thereafter is the election of the Speaker. Thereafter the election of the Deputy Speaker. Thereafter the election of the President.
George says this time around, there's more young people who form a majority. He adds that while it takes a year to amend the list of MPs, the submitted lists can still be updated.
Except in instances where you are on the list, you are number 14. And then between now and the date that you're supposed to be sworn in, you demise. If you pass on, then it means on that list of your party, the next one that was after you, you were number 10, then number 11 become number 10. Because you are no longer there. It would have been caused through a process, which is you passed on. Or you might be in hospital for a significant period of a year for whatever reasons, and you are unable to take the seat.
Meanwhile, George says for quorum to be reached, 134 MPs, which is 1/3 of Parliament, must curate.
For sittings of the National Assembly to decide any matter, it must be the majority of members of the Assembly, the majority. It also says in subsection 2, for decisions that pertain to passing of bills and so on and so on. And then you need 1/3 for any other decision.
All provincial judge presidents are expected to preside over first provincial legislature sittings where premiers and members of provincial legislatures will take office. Pule Letshwiti-Jones in Johannesburg.